many, including myself, chiropractic care helps to make life better through the relief of pain and general overall wellness. Dr. Tom Rogers with Performance Medicine is here this morning to introduce us to a local chiropractor making a difference in his patients' lives.
Thanks. It's great to be here today at Performance Medicine. Have a special guest today, Dr. Brian Jones, not to be confused with the original founder of the Rolling Stones.
That's right.
But this is actually a chiropractor friend of mine that we've worked with for quite some time. At Performance Medicine, what I like to do, Brian, is really combine the best of natural and traditional medicine. And through my 30 years of practice as a family doctor, in the last 10 years or so, which has been really concentrated on integrated medicine, trying to find the cause of problems rather than just throwing medicines at it. My practice has kind of evolved a lot. Now, when I first got out of medical school, you know, they didn't teach us anything really about chiropractic. But through the years of working with patients, you kind of get to know what works. And all my patients are raving about chiropractic, and
Right.
here I am skeptical and all until I started having some back problems myself, as you do as you get older.
Sure.
And so I visited a chiropractor. As a matter of fact, to this day, of course, I get adjustments on a regular basis. I also saw an acupuncture, so I'm very open to different alternative types of medicines. And I know in your practice, here's one thing about doctors and chiropractors. Some doctors will say, no, that doesn't work at all, doesn't help a bit. It's just because of ignorance. They don't know.
Correct.
Some chiropractors, on the other hand, are so far to the other side that they say medicines don't work and they can cure diabetes through manipulating your spine,
This
which I
is
don't
true.
believe. So
Right.
tell me a little bit about you. I know you're fairly middle of the road. I know you've done some great things, but tell me your philosophy and what you like to work on.
I would characterize myself as a middle-of-the-road chiropractor. We do believe that there is a time and a place for medicine, there's a time and a place for chiropractic, and anything and everything in between, because we believe that it's all about the patient and about their welfare and about their benefit, not necessarily a philosophical battle between medical doctors and chiropractors. But we have a very much of an integrative type of practice too, where we treat a lot of low back pain, a lot of neck pain, headaches, things of that nature, and we have a very high success rate. In fact, the federal government says about 80 to 90% of all Americans at some point will have a major bout of back pain. So that puts us really in a good position as far as treating and helping people out with those types of conditions.
Now, I'm really impressed with your work and the patients that I see that have come to you. But I agree, you know, once you reach a certain age, if you don't have some back problems, there's something wrong with you, really.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
a lot of what I like about what you do is that you can actually figure out those imbalances and asymmetries that lead to that problem. So you're not just adjusting their back, you're looking at their body, their musculature, their skeletal system, and saying, hey, you know, you're really focusing more on your front than the back, and these muscles are weak, and you actually give them great advice on how to train that. You also have a massage therapist, I think?
We have 4 massage therapists. We have a person also who does our rehab for us. In other words, we believe that a person should not just simply drive by, drop off their spine, and come by a couple hours later and pick it back up and it's all fixed. We believe that they should take an active role in their health care and in getting their back better, stronger, and rehab that back. There's an old cliche that says if your spine were on your face, you would take a lot better care of your spine, because when we look in the mirror we see our face all the time, but our back is back here, and sometimes we neglect our back, and that tends to get us into trouble sooner or later.
Brian, I love that analogy of that. That's fantastic. You do a great job. Thank you for being on the show. Dr. Brian Jones, fantastic chiropractor. We work a lot together. Thank you so much
Thank you for having me on the show.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by